Welcome back to my channel, you guys. If this is your first time joining in my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining. Get a seat, sit down. This channel is basically talking about life hacks. Anything dealing with life, I talk about. On today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys about the snowball method. Some of you probably done heard of it. Some of us call it the snowball method. Some of us call it the avalanche method. But they are totally different in probably one way. So I am here to talk to you guys about it. Like I said, if this is your first time or if you're coming back, thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome to the family, okay? But make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all of those good things. Hit the notification bell to be notified every time I decide to upload a video. And I'm going to tell you guys something. I will upload 6 videos per month. I would push myself to upload 6 videos per month. When I get my new schedule, I'm going to work around that schedule and I'm going to try to upload 8 videos. This month I kind of got thrown off track, so some of the videos I had planned for this month are not going to come out. But I do have like 3 or 4 videos in the chamber for you guys. I just have to sit down and edit it. So this weekend, since I have mandatory overtime I have to do, I think I'm gonna go ahead and edit those videos while I have my breaks and stuff. But anyways, since I'm on my 15, I'm like, this video won't take long. I can go ahead and record this video. Sorry I look this way. You guys will probably see me this way for a couple of more weeks, okay? Because yeah, this working 2 jobs and hardly getting sleep, probably 3 or 4 hours of sleep. I am drained already, and here I was talking about don't burn yourself out. But anyways, like I said, today I'm going to talk to you guys about the snowball method, avalanche method, snow method, whatever you want to call it. This is a method I use a lot. And to me, I used to use the envelope method, but it really don't work for me like I want it to. So I am going to use the snowball method because I'm the type of person who don't like to go to the ATM every time I get paid. So I figured this is the best way for me. But before we get into how you do that, I'm going to tell you what it is. The snowball method is basically, it focuses more on the total, the overall debt size, and that's the main priority. But if you go in from the avalanche side, the only difference is it focuses more on the highest interest side. While the snowball method just focuses on the just the debt price itself. It don't really focus on the interest and all of that stuff, because most of the things I have to pay really don't have interest. The only time they start adding interest is when you like skip a payment or you just don't pay, period. I probably have one that is real big on interest, and I don't know why, because it's a medical bill. But anyways, it's focused more on the debt cost itself instead of the interest. If you have like student loans, if you have like payday loans, if you have like what else, any loan that you have to pay back, you need to use the avalanche because it focuses more on the one with the highest interest rate. And when you have like payday loans, they have a higher interest rate, and that's what you need to go ahead and pay off. But like I said, since mine do not have like the interest and all of that stuff, except for one, but and it's not my highest bill, so I really rarely ever focus on it. I just go ahead because I got probably two more payments and it'll be done. But anyways, like I said, we're gonna focus more on the snowball method, which is the method I use. This method is basically where you get a sheet of paper or a piece of paper, whatever, and list out you list out your debts from highest to lowest, okay? Um and you make like minimal payments on everything. When I say everything, I mean every bill you have, okay? And this and like I always say, snowball method is basically the budgeting things that I tell you guys about are basically going to go ahead and get you out of debt. Um Now this is, I feel like you can add in like your priority bills, like your utilities and all of that stuff too with this. But when I talk about debt, when I'm talking about budgeting, I'm basically talking about ways to get yourself out of debt. And some of them I tell you the difference, but this one, the snowball method, is basically focusing on debt, okay? It's not focusing on your monthly or weekly budgeting. It's focusing basically on debts, okay? To get yourself out of debt. And like I said, you just make minimal payments on their debt. And then you pay extra on the smallest debt. So let's say you have one that's like $900, and then you have one that is like $1,800. Okay, so when it comes to the $900, and you always pay the highest on that. Whatever you decide to pay out, that's on you. But just for me, for instance, my highest all times is when they ask me to pay the highest amount. I always go for the 188, because every time you use 88, it's like you paying down your debt faster. I don't know, you guys. It's just my method. But when it comes to me to pay the highest amount, I always pay $188. It never changed. And then when it comes to the next highest bill or the next highest amount, I always pay $88. I don't know, you guys. That's the way I figured it up. But you always try to pay extra, a little over your smallest, a little over every time, to get the smallest debt paid off. So that'll be less you have to worry about. Most people think that you're supposed to pay the largest debt off first, but if you do that, then it's always gonna be like the smallest ones is always gonna start adding up faster, because you're not really paying much attention to them. So I started using this because I noticed like every few weeks I pay off the smallest debts before I get the biggest debt paid off, and I feel like more comfortable that way. So I figured, why not go by the snowball method, where I could pay on the smallest amount first to go ahead and get them out the way, and then when it comes to the largest amount, I could pay all my attention towards those and get them knocked out too. And then you just continue this, and then you just move on. When you get the smallest one paid off, just move on to the next smaller one, and then just repeat until all the debt is paid. Now, I will say this: when you have nothing but the biggest debt left over, I feel like you should double the amount that you are putting out if that's your only thing left over. Like I said, if you're putting out 188 for the smallest amount just to go ahead and get them paid off, by the time you get to the biggest amount, you should pay double 188, okay? And that's like 364, 365, something like that. Go ahead and pay 365 on the biggest amount, and that'll cut back on so many months that you'll have to pay. You get what I'm saying? And you can go ahead and pay off the biggest amount. By this time, I feel like you should be done with your debt. By the time you get to the biggest amount and you start doubling your payments, then it the big. I totally had to back up all my videos because I was running out of data. So yeah, out of space I meant. But anyways, so yeah, where I left off. Yeah, so if you double up your payments, you will your biggest payment would dwindle. That's what I was trying to say. But yeah, my phone was disrespectful and cut off. But anyways, you guys might have questions. The first question that I feel like, well, the first and only question I feel like you guys will sort of kind of ask me is, does this really works? And honestly, I can't say it depends. I would say yes and no because it depends on if you are the type of person who need like a little motivational because a little motivation because basically this is known as a motivational program. Okay, this motivational program is it works on eliminating debt. um and this is a method that costs more money. It costs is you have to spend more time and all of that, but it actually works. Now, I would say this will work for someone who is getting paid bi-weekly because right now, even though I have worked two jobs, I can assure you that most of my money combined is added up within those bi-weekly. So that's the reason why I try to look for good good methods or good budgeting tips to give you guys bi-weekly because most of us in most jobs now expect for you to get paid bi-weekly. Now, I will say bi-weekly is like hell on wheels if you don't know how to manage your money. I have both been on both sides where I had to I had to be living from paycheck to paycheck. I have been on that side. I also been on the side where I have some money in the bank where I don't have to worry about subtracting money from the bank or getting money from the bank. So I have been on both sides, so I know what it is. Another question you guys will probably ask me is this like, do I have like a for sure budget plan for someone who's getting paid bi-weekly? And I do have a video coming up. Honestly, I might push that video up until the first weeks of July because I need to go ahead and get that video out because I've been holding on to it. But so yeah, that's all of this video. I need to go ahead and end this video because I thought I had enough space to finish it, but I guess not. But anyways, let me know if you guys have heard about this method, and if you have you used it, and does it work? Okay. And that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any more questions, let me know in the comment section below. If you want to follow me on any or all of my social medias, make sure you hit up the description box. Also in the description box will be any promotion codes. It will be any videos that you guys might have missed, or it might be even a giveaway. So make sure you always check out the description box, of course. And that's all I have for you guys. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Be blessed, guys.